Entering the 2019 class of South Atlanta High School.
Please stand for the posting of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the National Anthem. Please turn and face the flag for the posting of colors and the National Anthem. Remain standing with your right hand over your heart for the singing of the National Anthem by Donna Bailey. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can
You may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Heavenly Boykin, a proud member of the class of 2019. Welcome to our graduation under the stellar leadership of our principal, Dr. Patricia Ford. Please be reminded that this is a formal occasion. Therefore, we ask that you give it the respect it deserves. We know you are excited just as we are. We have worked very hard to make our commencement special. Catcalls, yelling, obscene gestures, or any inappropriate conduct distracts from the sentiment of the ceremony. Please allow everyone in the audience to enjoy this long-awaited experience. Thank you both family and friends for honoring our request.
Welcome. Welcome, Dr. Kastarfin, board members, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our stage participants. Dr. Kastarfin, board members, designated senior executive leaders, Dr. Dan Sims, cluster principals, Mr. Philip Braziel, assistant principal, Dr. Driscoll Lane, assistant principal, Dr. Natasha Woody, assistant principal, Ms. Carla Aldridge, counselor, Ms. Juanetta King, counselor, Mr. James Springfield, counselor, Ms. Jessica Whitfield, graduation coach, Dr. Dorothy Lewis Grace, instructional coach, Ms. Andrea Miller, signature instructional coach, Dr. Siobhan Ingram, instructional coach, and Ms. Cynthia Thomas, senior sponsor. Thank you.
This celebration would not have been possible without the love, guidance, and support of the families of our graduates. Will the proud parents, grandparents, relatives, and supporters of the class of 2019 please stand to be recognized? Thank you. I'm so proud to introduce the South Atlanta High School faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to ensure that students reach this milestone in their lives. Faculty and staff, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We are always honored to have former graduates to join us in our commencement exercises. Please stand and be recognized, alumni from Fulton High School, Walter F. George High School, South Atlanta Comprehensive High School, South Atlanta Educational Complex, and South Atlanta High School. Thanks to all alumni for your continued support. Now, we would like to turn the spotlight to those who planned this occasion for the graduating class of 2019. Please join us in saluting the efforts of Mr. Philip Braziel, Assistant Principal, and the graduating committee members, Mrs. Candace Jones and Mrs. Cynthia Thomas, graduation coordinators. Committee members, Dr. Ashley Gardner, Mr. Asif Lakhani, Ms. Cammie Hunt, Mr. Jamont Lane, South Atlanta High School Band Director, and Ms. Miriam Robinson, chorus instructor, and other committee members seated in the audience. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you.
Today, it is my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Maria Jo Kostarfin. A graduate of the Harvard Graduate School of Education and a native of Selma, Alabama, she is in her 5th year as a district superintendent. Dr. Kostarfin has brought with her an impressive record in transformative educational leadership with nearly 25 years of education and experience in diverse, major metropolitan public schools and school districts. Under her leadership in Atlanta Public Schools, the district's graduation rate has increased by 20.8%. In 2014, 59.1, and in 2018, it grew to 79.9%, which is the highest graduation rate the district has achieved since the state aligned with the national standard in 2012. She credits the hardworking students, our families, our educators for this dramatic improvement. Dr. Kostarfin is passionate about leading Atlanta Public Schools and living this mission every day for students to be ready for college and career. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Maria Jo Kostarfin.
Thank you. SA! 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 Welcome, everyone, as we celebrate the South Atlanta High School graduating class of 2019. It is on this day, graduation day, that you have one incredibly happy and proud superintendent, but we know we are living the mission of Atlanta Public Schools. In front of you this afternoon are 167 graduating seniors who are college and career ready. The most beautiful part of this day is knowing that all the people who are here to support you, they see you as their babies. You're my baby too, but you are definitely the daughter, the son, the grandchild, the godchild, the brother, the sister, the friend of somebody out here who's cheering and screaming for you. They can't wait to see you in your beautiful, beautiful purple and teal flying across the stage with your diploma. So in this moment, we are all family cheering our children into the future. There are so many accomplishments and achievements. Every one of these students have persevered, overcome challenges, but definitely have carved out a bright future for themselves. I'd like to recognize 2 students in particular. Heavenly Boykin, please stand. She overcame a childhood when her parents were in prison, and yet she walks across the stage today to be the first person in her family to earn a high school diploma and attend college. Mikhail Jones, who lost his mother, 2 aunts, and a great-grandmother to cancer. It has touched him deeply. It is influencing his future and his life, and he persevered today to be here today with plans to attend Fort Valley State in the fall. So this is no ordinary class. You're going to hear many more stories about the accomplishments in athletics, academics, arts, and citizenship to see the excellence of our Hornets. For academics, I'm encouraged by the work and the plans of our valedictorian and soon-to-be engineer, Marco Pacheco. Your salutatorian and artificial intelligence developer wannabe, Toom True. And your star student and forensic psychologist, Ashley Mayfield. Now stay standing because they're going to be joined by the Achieve Atlanta Scholars. These are the students who qualified for up to $20,000 over a 4 or a 2-year college career, but it equates for this class over $1 million in scholarships. Achieve Atlanta Scholars, please stand and be recognized. These students are going to either a 2 or a 4-year college with support from benefactors right here in Atlanta, the Whitehead and Woodruff Foundations, who make sure that any student who graduates and qualifies can get their last dollar match. So apply for those grants. Thank you so much. In athletics, the class of 2019 for South Atlanta can brag about Daisha Davis, Zacharia Davis, Demetrius Hedspeth, Marco Pacheco, all who earned the Coca-Cola Scholar Athlete Athletic Awards for highest achievement and athletic achievement, and also for Gary Davis Jr., who earned your Golden Helmet Award, which goes to the student with impeccable character and good grades. SA! SA! You have regional championships in softball, please stand. Baseball, please stand. Boys basketball. Stay standing because more than a third of this class are athletes. If you played football, thank you. Girls basketball, volleyball, track, riflery, cross country, wrestling, cheer, soccer, tennis, and we have a swimmer in the house. SA! SA! For fine arts, please recognize Raylan Smith, who received the Coca-Cola Fine Arts Award for Outstanding Leadership and High Achievement in the Arts and was also the top winner of the Superintendent's Annual Winter Card Contest. SA! And let's hear it for the Hornets Marching Band. If you are a senior who played in the band, please stand and be recognized. Shania Bullock, Tamaya Burke, Denisha Davis, Dion King, Justin Lee, Ramon McNeil, D'Angelo Prince, Jonathan Slade, Raylan Smith, and Shantis Walker. All seniors who participate in the Back to School Bash, the state of the district, bringing the thunder to the party. SA! In citizenship, these Hornets gave back to their community as their graduation is contingent on 75 hours of community service. But one Hornet, Anthony Hall, really buzzed about the community. He logged more than 2,500 hours of community service. SA! Now, while you grads deserve a ton of credit, you know you're standing on somebody's shoulder who was there to lift you. Many of them are in this room today, but I do want to acknowledge the relentless support of the elected school board who stands behind you and with me every day to ensure that South Atlanta continues to grow and build strong students. Our chair, Jason Estevez, vice chair, Ishay Collins, Leslie Grant, Michelle Olympiadis, Erica Mitchell, and Cynthia Briscoe Brown. Supporting you the most in your hive is your Queen Hornet, Principal Ford. The entire South Atlanta staff, your coaches, and your teachers. SA! Now, these people are very proud of you, but of course, you know the loudest and most wonderful buzz you're ever going to get from your community is going to be your parents and caregivers. They are the heart and soul of the Hive, and they've supported you throughout your South Atlanta journey. Please stand, students, and recognize your parents. SA. Now, you've heard some of you have struggled over the years, and you know that today you have achieved the right to walk across this stage and emerge as a South Atlanta graduate. As you go out into the world, never, ever, ever forget that you're a Hornet and a graduate of Atlanta Public Schools. And as is the nature of Hornets, you work hard to defend your colony, but you are equipped with wings and a stinger. You use those wings to fly above the fray and get as far as you want to go in life. And you use that stinger when you have to clap back, when people need you to fight for what's right and fight for yourself. That's because you're aggressive and you're determined. It's not time to give up. It's time to get up and get going. Continue to embrace your struggles if you need be. But you remember, you're the kind of champions that Atlanta Public Schools has always wanted as its graduates, and we know we have it in the graduating class of 2019. Your Hive, your parents, your teachers, everyone in this room couldn't be more proud of you from graduating from high school today. And we want to celebrate with you and see your future evolve. On behalf of Atlanta Public Schools, I want to say congratulations and good luck. I love you, and we will miss you.
Thank you, Dr. Gostarfin, for your presence and those inspirational words to the class of 2019. And now, the moment that you all have been waiting for. The class of 2019 presents. Today is where your book begins. Your chapters are ready to be written. Introducing South Atlanta High School's 2019 Star Student, Ashley Mayfield.
Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and graduates of the class of 2019. It is an honor to stand here as South Atlanta High School's star student to share the plethora of emotions filling this auditorium. It has finally came time to close this chapter in our life story and embark on a new one. Parents, you are probably wondering where the years have gone. As you marvel at your sons and daughters' accomplishments, it doesn't seem that long ago that the graduates honored today were toddling off to start kindergarten. For years after years, you guided them to success. You motivated them to be the best, and you helped them write their story. High school certainly was not a piece of cake. It was more like a roller coaster, filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, and I don't think any of us could forget those loops of econ quizzes every day. The towering highs and crippling lows weren't always the most fun to experience, but they all made the ride worth it. The thing is, when we're on this roller coaster of high school, we must endure everything it throws at us, the climbs, the drops, and everything in between. But when the ride is over, the decision as to what to do next is placed in our hands. Today may signify the end of our journey as high school students, but tomorrow marks the first day of the rest of our lives. We are the architects of our destiny. We must step forth and shift the narratives of our lives to become the vision we have in store. Our choices create our story. Each morning we wake up, the next page in our book is blank. As we make decisions throughout our day, we are inking that blank page. In those very moments, we are writing our story. There will be chapters filled with joy and others when we're consumed by self-doubt and grief. But we must understand that these are just chapters, not the end of our book. We can always turn the page. We can always flip the script. And we can always pen our ending. Class of 2019, congratulations. Our previous chapters will serve as a reminder of what we have encountered, but they do not determine what we will be. It is our actions, attitudes, and accountability that dictates our future. We must act to serve our greater good. We must adopt attitudes that will raise our altitudes. We must be accountable for writing our story and making it worth the read. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Introducing South Atlanta High School's 2019 Salutatorian, Tom Trong.
Good afternoon. High school is the most memorable moment in our lives. It is where our beautiful moments are created. Standing here this afternoon, I have mixed feelings: proud, happy, grateful, sad, and distant, because most of us are not going to see each other anymore. But we will keep every face here this afternoon in our hearts. Things have changed. We have grown into a better version of ourselves. For the past 4 years of high school, we have worked for this opportunity. While it seems like this is the end, our journeys do not stop here. Tomorrow when we awake, it will be the next chapter that we have to write for ourselves. As I reflect over my years at South Atlanta High School, I have had an amazing experience with the Dukes Foundation, National Honor Society, National Beta Club, AB classes, my teachers and peers. As the salutatorian of our class, I would like to share you my personal story. I came to the US 4 years and 6 months ago without speaking any English. So it took me time to practice, to learn, to build confidence, and to express myself freely. Then I came to South Atlanta High School my junior year. I finally forced myself to step out of my comfort zone. I really appreciate the people who supported me and encouraged me. As a matter of fact, with everything I acquired during my tenure at South Atlanta High School, in the summer, I will matriculate at the Georgia Institute of Technology. Mark Twain once said, "To succeed in life, you need two things, ignorance and confidence." That is why today I chose the class of 2019 to go beyond our limits, to maximize our potentials, to aim for the stars that are beyond the moon, to strive for success, to serve the others, serve the country, and to seize every opportunity that is available to us. Again, let us thank our parents, guardians, mentors, teachers, and friends who were always beside us so that we could be here graduating as successful scholars. Cảm ơn ba, cảm ơn mẹ, and thank you.
Introducing South Atlanta High School's 2019 Valedictorian, Marco Pacheco.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Congratulations, class of 2019. I am truly excited about the new journey as we graduate ready for the first steps of adult life with hopes and plans for the future. Now, we are ready to make our own decisions. For the past 12 years, we have relied on our parents, our loved ones, and/or our teachers to make the decisions for us. Today is where our books begin, our chapters are ready to be written. During our high school tenure, we have lived in a world where terrorism, prejudice, and violence abound. However, we, the class of 2019, are the new authors prepared to face any issue or challenge that comes before us. As high school students, our parents have helped us make choices, even if we believe they were not the right ones. But we had to agree because they wanted the best for us. I must say, whether we liked it or not, their input has been valuable tools that made it possible for us to take the stage. Shakespeare so eloquently states, "The whole world is a stage. Everyone plays a part." Growing up, my parents told me, "Hijo, ve a la escuela para poder trabajar en un lugar cómodo y que no tengas que sufrir," which translates to, "Son, go to school so that you can work at a place that's comfortable and you do not have to suffer." This has been drilled into me since middle school, but today is where we all decide whether to matriculate at a college or university, enter the workforce, or enlist in the military. Thanks to these inspiring words, I was able to be inducted into the National Honor Society and Beta Club, play varsity soccer, and receive the Scholar Athlete Award. To date, I have been accepted to over 15 colleges and universities, and amassed over $500,000 in scholarships. And now, I am the valedictorian of South Atlanta High School, eagerly awaiting to matriculate at the Georgia Institute of Technology. Personally, first I would like to thank my parents, South Atlanta High School teachers, counselors, my classmates, friends, and Mr. Dukes for always being patient with me and prodding me to reach my full potential. Class of 2019, I would like for you to keep a charge. Always strive for your very best and never give up. Never let others influence your dreams. Most importantly, never let go of your dreams. We are a unique graduating class. For those who want to become doctors, for those who want to become accountants, for those who want to go to the military, for those who want to pursue a degree in computer science, for those who want to become professional athletes, and for those who want to become lawyers, whatever we want to become, know that we can achieve and obtain anything as long as we make the right decisions. Just do it. Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, Marco. Many of our seniors were recognized for their stellar accomplishments at our Visions of the Future program. However, at this time, I would like to ask Mr. Philip Braziel to assist in presenting awards not previously announced.
Dr. Kastarfin, an Atlanta Board of Education member for District 6, Ishay Collins, please join the principal as she presents special awards. I would like to ask the recipients of the special awards to please come forward when their names are called. We are proud to recognize the following student for his outstanding community service hours. This student has acquired over 2,500 hours of service. Anthony Hall, please come forward. Atlanta Board of Education Award for Best Attendance in the class for the past 12 years is presented to Marco Pacheco. Thank you. The next award is for the Star Student. This award goes to the student with the highest SAT score in the class and ranks in the top 10% of the class. Please come forward, Ashley Mayfield. Thank you. This year, the Salutatorian for the class of 2019 has distinguished himself as a serious and talented student. Please join me in recognizing the 2019 recipient of the Salutatorian Cup, Tom Trung. The next distinguished award recognizes the highest ranking student in the graduating class. This year, we have an outstanding student who values education, accepts challenges, possesses a positive outlook on life, and is a soccer star. The 2019 Valedictorian Cup recipient is Marco Pacheco. The Principal Cup will be presented to the senior who has esteemed herself as a serious scholar, who is multi-talented and has clearly defined goals. The recipient for this year is Shanice Nesby. The coveted Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup is awarded annually to a senior who is deemed as the best all-around student, who has a positive attitude towards life. She loves a challenge please join me in congratulating the 2019 Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup recipient, Carla Franklin.
At this time, I would like to recognize students in the following categories. When your names are called, please stand. Senior class officers. Thank you. Student government officers. Thank you. The top 10% of the graduating class. Thank you. National Honor Society. Thank you. National Beta Club. Thank you. Students graduating with honors. Thank you. Students scoring 1100 plus on the SAT or 22 plus on the ACT. Thank you. Students who have met requirements for the Georgia Hope Scholarship. Thank you. Students who have met requirements for the Zell Miller Scholarship. Thank you. Students who have completed one or more advanced placement courses. Thank you. Achieve Atlanta Scholarship recipients. Thank you. Pathway completers. Thank you. Students attending a post-secondary school in the fall of 2019. Thank you. Students who have completed over 300 hours of community service. Thank you. One Gold Fellows. Thank you. Students enlisting in the armed services. Thank you. Students entering the workforce. Thank you. Students who are registered voters. Thank you. I am proud to announce that scholarships have come in after the printing of this program for several of our students. Please stand when I call your name. Demetrius Hedspeth is the recipient of the Black Icon John W. Murkison Scholarship for $500 given by the Atlanta Retired Athletes. Thank you. Dion King is the recipient of the Let Us Make Man, the Gathering to Reclaim Black Manhood Scholarship of $500. Thank you. CTAE Top Legal Services Scholarship of $1,000 for Atlanta Public Schools goes to Carla Franklin. Thank you. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Atlanta Alumni Chapter awards $1,700 to Jaylene Garcia and $2,500 to Heavenly Boykin. Thank you. Next, the following scholarships are given by a 1992 graduate of South Atlanta High School, Tommy L. Jackson. Mr. Jackson was a Beat the Odds Foundation winner who impressed a retired CEO of Applebee's Southwestern region. That person vowed to sponsor 5 $1,000 scholarships in Mr. Jackson's name each year since his graduation. Will the recipients of the Tommy L. Jackson Scholarship please stand? Heavenly Boykin, Hannah Crittenden, Rashira DeBose, Mikhail Jones, and Carla Franklin. Thank you. Mikhail Jones is awarded the one-time non-renewing Emerging Leaders Award by the 100 Black Men of Atlanta for $10,000. Thank you. To date, the class of 2019 has amassed over $5 million in scholarships.
Class of 2019, congratulations. It is with pride and pleasure that I wish you the best years ahead. On this momentous occasion, I remember what a famous author once said: life is sometimes like a highway, still under construction. Just when the driver leans back and feels all is perfect, there is sure to be a detour. We feel all is perfect. The way is smooth. We are happy. We relax. Then adversity strikes, and we must go over some rough roads. Stay focused. Stay on the course. You will win in the end. Take heed to the words of John Wesley. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever as you can. Class of 2019, go out and write new chapters. Thank you. Members of the Board of Education and Superintendent Kostarfin, I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have completed the requirements of the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education and are now eligible to receive their diplomas. Again, we ask the audience to please recognize the formality and seriousness of this occasion by refraining from yelling, name-calling, and other distractions that destroy the beauty and dignity of the program. We owe it to these young people and to their families to allow the program to proceed with honor. Audience, we ask for your cooperation. Please hold your applause until all diplomas have been presented. We would like to ask the Board of Education member, Isha Collins, board members, Dr. Sin, and Superintendent Kostarfin to please join us at the center of the stage as we present diplomas.
Marco Antonio Pacheco. Tom Trong. Ashley Michelle Mayfield. Ndeyumvire Candida. Daisha Antoinette Davis. Dion Jerome King. Rashira Markellis DeBose. Leslie Jeanette Fernandez. Tajane Ashanda Scott. Carla Regina Franklin. Mikhail DeAndre Jones. Rashid Hamid Mateen. Anselmo Mojica Perez Mojica. Inhina Consulate. Hannah Catherine Crittenden. Shanice Angelique Nesby. Raylan Donche Smith. Donna Kate Bailey. Heavenly Alyssa Boykin. Anaya Janae Clara Coleman. Ronisha Danielle Alford. Micaiah Deshae Malcolm. Deonche Charnay McDaniel. Destiny Arica Thomas. Maisha Chantrell De Young. Taylor Amari Anderson. Alicia Nicole Miller. Deja Monet Brown. Kayla Nicole Graves Yancey. Monique Veazey. Shanzavia Evian Howell. Shantis Aaliyah Lanita Walker. Aaliyah Danielle Robinson. James Dewberry. Ramon McNeil. Marcella Hewley. Shakaria Ponte Noble. Carlisa Lachey Walker. Tatiana Diamond Lachey Tooks. Yvette Wright. Jamelia Shakira Blunt. Jerron Daquan Gale. Jaquez Terrell Watson. Kiana Kellogg. Montserrat Varela Romero. Katandra Chase Hutchinson. Danico D'Angelo Hawkins Jr. Yoser Daniel Villegas Boyinha. Sequoia Mishan Ezer. Kajela LaShawn Stephens. Yadeja Munira Sneed. Shania Dardon. Jaylene Garcia Galeana. Deja Simpson. Quantavious Keon Longino. Quadri Tavon White. Marquiva LaShawn Evans. Adriana Miranda. Markeisha Shanice White. Tremel Jamon Bennett. Andre Shakai Harris. Shamoris Leanne Wright. Destiny Denise Jackson. April Charity Horton. Tashiana Rashante Reed. Ayana Chanel Bostic. Nepthys Tashawn Louise Landramel. Demetrius Orlandez Perez Jackson. Axel Cruz Ramirez. Ariana Lajay Comer Drew. Brianna Javaria O'Kelly. Michaela Ashley Hampton. Gustavo Rosas. Warren Johnson. Vanessa Micaiah Hood. Brianna Shabri Harris. Maya Hicks. Kylencia Brentina Johnson. Shania Exelina Moore. Sharada Latrice Henderson. Corey Dwayne Green. Adrian Bean. Linda Janae Bell. Zakiria Montanya Fields. Takira LaShawn Parks. Darius Cortez Robinson. James Levante Barner. Demario Holland Quintina. Jarvis Travoin Porter. Dontavius Tawanio Demons. Kiwan Cortez Mitchell. Armani Frazier. Christina Ansa. Kian Emmanuel White. Anthony Rachel Hall. Aaliyah Marie Holt. Jeremiah Lamia Bird. Nayana Armani Ranson. Nakeem Deshaun Smith. Rohan Amir Garner. Jonathan Rivera. Quantavius Dion Turner. Dontavius Lorenzo Lowe. Jerry P. Carr. Brittany Michelle Brown. Carmika LaShawn Hayes. Gregory William Colvin. Jotavius Smith. India Shanice Fulton. Lanteria Janique Bloodworth. Tiana Alexis Hall. Jalen Dion Glenn. DeQuavius Demont McCarty. Kanaya Lachey Hudson. Shantuan Kashay Perry. Jonathan Jarrell Slade. Jordan Ramon Gaynor. Samia Kilian Byert. Tashiana Hightower. Cassius Keyshawn Bass. Terrell Jackson. John Terriana Lawton. Ashley Iman Dixon. Heaven Marie Patterson. Omiru Paul Jashawn Burton. Demetrius Maltese Jackson. Ziana Donnell Swazette Grimes. Kierica Durden. Rosalino Palacios. Donovan Jocks Bailey. Tia Renee Gallimore. Brittany Brianna Brown. Wanye Maurice Bell. Cornelius D'Angelo Jackson. Zakiria Carolyn Davis. Jemiah Nicole Webb. Stephanie Annalise White. Patrick LaShawn Davis. Michael Anthony Martin. Cynthia Kanisha Wilson. Jakesia Talia Elliott. Justin Ivory. Jordan Michael Davis. Shawan Shantae Smith. Michaela Tatiana Lindsay. Christopher Jason Kendrick. Marino Antoine Thomas. Jair Russian. Dariana Delois Campbell. Nancy Esquires Monroy. Terrion Jamar Gresham. Justin Lee. Ladarion Maurice Bryant. Demetrius Timothy Hedspeth. Demarcus Antoine Ford. Damon Rodriguez Porter. Kedrian Arenee Bradshaw. D'Angelo Marquise Prince. Dominique D'Angelo Collins. Keyshawn Andre Martin. Gary Dantes Davis Jr.
To the class of 2019, your principal has verified that you have completed all the requirements set forth for graduation by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education. By the power vested in me by the Atlanta Board of Education, I hereby certify you as graduates of the class of 2019. Congratulations.
Will the valedictorian, salutatorian, and star student come forward? Audience, please stand to join the class of 2019 as they sing the alma mater. audience, you may be seated at this time. Please remain seated until the class of 2019 has exited the room. Thank you.